Welcome to Valerie's Real Talk podcast. My name is Valerie Smith, and I'm your host. Today is episode 37, where I'm going to speak to leaders on how to dare to lead in the 21st century. Because today we need strong leaders. Because, when you are a great leader, you cannot dim your light, because many people are very insecure of great leaders. I mean, when I say great leaders must shine the light because we are lacking leadership today, I mean, it's time for you to step out of the closet and let people know who you are, regardless of what people say to you. People will tell you that this is all about you, but people do not understand that when you are a great leaders are all about influence. Great leaders are all about the people, and great leaders are all about acting, putting execution behind the plan. Many people are jealous of those type of leaders because they have not stepped up to the plate of who they really are. And that's why if you are that leader of action, keep shining the light. And I'm going to tell you why. People today do not regard leadership. When I say regard leadership, they love titles. Titles are great if you achieved that status. There are people who have never achieved that status. They were given the title. And so they live by the title and not by the influence. That's what it means to dare to lead. You want to build up to that leadership role that you're in. You have to understand why you're in that role, why it matters. And you have to figure out what can you do to bring impact to your team, to people, and what do you want to be remembered as a leader? A leader for myself, because I've been trained to be a leader since I was a little girl. My mom had told me over and over, be a leader, be a leader. It didn't start when I started in Toastmasters. It did not. My leadership skills started when I was a little girl. My mom said the only time you follow is when you learn. And when you learn, you pay it what? Forward. And because you have to stand out as a leader of influence, a person who learns and pay it forward and develop other people. This is what we're lacking today. It's not about your title. It's all about what you bring to the table and what impact are you going to bring to individuals. When we start putting titles before influence, that is where leadership weakens. We need to dare to lead. We need to show influence. And how are we going to impact other people's lives? How are we going to grow their skill sets? How are we going to push them forward to being their best selves? We have to remember that it's not always all about you as the leader. It's all about the people. So when you are thinking about, I want to be that manager, I want to be that director, I want to be that CEO of that company, of that organization, what are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to the organization? What impact are you going to bring that's going to be memorable? That is why when you are a leader of influence, when you're a leader of development, your name is going to shine amongst people. Now, there's going to be people that's going to be jealous of you. They're going to say it's all about you. you go back and you let those people know it's not about me. It's about my strategy. It's about your impact. It's about the plans that you have that's going to grow people. And if we get more leaders like this in the 21st century, what impact we're going to bring to humanity? When we develop those people to be great leaders, we're developing more leaders. Leaders need to understand today it's all about passing it forward, developing new leaders. That way we have a pool of leaders, and they understand that it's not about them. It's all about the influence. It's all about the development. It's all about the impact. And when you dare to lead, oh my God, it's going to be great. You're going to go down in history as one of the greatest leaders of your organization. You could be the CEO of your own company. Somebody is looking up to you. Because why? You brought something to their lives. Now, your homework today, I want you to bring out your journal again or a piece of paper. Why did you become a leader? Was it because of the title? Or was it because you want to make a difference in someone's life? And if it was because you want to make a difference in someone's life, what is your plan? Your long-term plan as a leader? What impact are you going to bring to the world? I want you to think about it. What impact are you going to bring to the world? Are you going to speak to people? Are you going to write the book? Are you going to do a podcast, a newsletter? Whatever that is, I want your name to go down in history that you impacted someone's life today because of your leadership skills, because you dared to lead and you didn't care what people thought about you, because people are going to be jealous of you and you might as well get used to it. People are going to say rude things. They're going to say, oh, you all about yourself. It's not that. You tell them in their face that I love people and I want to see people grow and I want to bring impact to the world, and I am daring to lead in this day, in this century, and I want my name to be in books. I want my name to be a legacy of great leaders. Dare to lead, because you're going to be a leader of greatness. I want to say thank you for listening to Valerie's Real Talk Dare to Lead episode, because I want you to be a great leader in the 21st century. And I look forward to seeing you at episode 38.